You're watching Scorching and Swearing with your host, Brandon Swear.
What's going on? Welcome on into another amazing episode of Scorching and Swearing. Up tonight, I have the pleasure of checking out one sauce here from Zunilla's, and we're going to be checking out the Scorpion Pequin. So this is a hot sauce and spicy pickle company that has been absolutely taking over the El Paso, West Texas side and really just having that reach continue to grow. And I cannot wait to see where CJ goes with these amazing products. But up tonight, like I said, I have the Scorpion Pequin. So we're going to jump on into this here. Now, one thing I like to do a little bit different than say most is I don't do a 1 out of 10 scale. I do a 1 out of 5. That's based off of 5 categories. Those categories are heat, aroma, flavor, versatility, burn. Add those up, average them out, gives us our total swear word rating. And as always, got my trusty tablespoon ready to go. And I do not like to read the ingredients ahead of time. I like to let my taste buds do the exploration and find out altogether what exactly is in here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look here. This does have the overall nice, capped cellophane on this. This one in particular does not have a perforation pull tab. No worries, no harm, no foul. I'll go ahead and rip that. There we go. And off to the side. We'll give this one a good shake. Beautiful dark red color to this overall sauce here. Has the flow restrictor. So for the sake of the pour, I'm going to go ahead and take the flow restrictor off. Nice aroma right off the bat. Very savory. Kind of a more savory, comforting overall aroma. It smells like a bit of either bell peppers or onion or tomato, like something of that nature, that kind of savory comfort food that you would expect. It is kind of that vibe of aroma that you're getting here. Not really picking up too much from the overall standpoint of the peppers. I mean, maybe a very faint, very, very faint trailing note of the peppers in this, but everything else is just this nice savory body. What smells like a little bit of garlic, a little bit of onion, and definitely picking up some kind of like either a fermented bell pepper, or maybe that's tomato, something of that nature kind of carrying forward. But let's go ahead and give this one a good pour. Nice medium consistency, good hold to this sauce. Got the heaping tablespoon going. Cheers. Oh, man. Smooth, creamy, savory. Right off the bat. That's the first thing that you're greeted with. Oh, my goodness. Right now, flavor explosion of some onion, some garlic. Would taste like maybe... definitely picking up the Pequin. Definitely feeling now that Scorpion come in. A quick flash of heat to the front of the mouth. Quick flash of heat to the roof of the mouth. And then as that Scorpion pepper starts to really become noticeable, it parks at the very top portion of the throat and the back of the mouth. And now I can feel it radiating down towards about the mid portion of the mouth / throat area. So it has now shifted from just the top portion of the mouth to the mid portion. Overall, beautiful, beautiful burn on this. Now, if you're just starting out, not going to be the one that you want to jump in to for Zunilla's. Now, could you still use it? Yes, in moderation, mixed into a condiment, mixed into a marinade, things like that. You're going to still be able to find ways of comfortably using this. Now, if you're utilizing it as a means of a lathering on application, this is going to be geared towards those individuals that are working on your own personal best. You're pushing yourself. If you're doing those things, this would be a nice medium to high heat sauce, depending on where your personal tolerance is at. For me, this is a nice medium heat sauce to high medium heat sauce for me. So absolutely love it. Can see where this would be extremely beneficial, being able to be utilized in many different ways. The main thing I wouldn't probably lean towards using this on would be things like desserts. Could this still be used there? Yes, I could see where this would be potentially good in, say, like a brittle, good in, say, some cookies, things like that. That would be my use case for maybe the sauce, would be in the process of making those baked goods. That could probably turn out pretty darn good. Utilizing this as a nice overall like trail mix coating as you're drying it out before you go out for whether that be a hunt, a hike, just time spending out with family and friends. That would be a great way of adding some spice and flavor. Of course, you have your tacos, your Italian food, your Asian food, the typical go-tos that you have there. Don't let yourself get limited in that way. This would also be phenomenal for things like a salad or things like a coleslaw. You could really be able to add some layers of depth, some layers of savoriness, and some layers of heat into what you have going on. So highly recommend checking out those 3 areas for that. But let's do this. Let's go ahead and read off some ingredients here. So for the scorpion Pequin from Zunilla's hot sauce, scorpion peppers, Pequin peppers, Fresno peppers, bell peppers, vinegar, water, onion, garlic, salt, and xanthan gum. Absolutely phenomenal. Nice, very, limited list of overall ingredients in there. Everything having its very intentional focus and use case throughout this whole entire sauce. Great ways to be able to add flavor to what you have going on and be able to continue to build your tolerance if maybe you're wanting to start out with small amounts and work your way up, or if you're like me, you like lathering on that heat, but you also don't want to sacrifice flavor. This is a great one to pick up, be able to lather up, and you're going to have a great time. The Scorpion Pequin from Zunilla's. There we have it. If you would like to check out tonight's podcast where I have CJ on from Zunilla's and learn more about Zunilla's and some of the other products they have to offer, I'll have that linked up here above. As well as if you would like to check out some of the other Zunilla products, I will have those rolling out on Scorchin' and Swearin' as we go forward. So go ahead, hit follow, hit subscribe, all the things to keep up with everything that's going to be rolling out review-wise, as well as new episodes and much, much more. Also, if you'd like to pick up this sauce or any other Zunilla's products, I will have the link down below for that. You'll reach out via socials to get that order placed, so go ahead and do that there. I'm Brandon Swear, and from everything from the world of hot, this has been Scorchin' and Swearin'.
This has been Scorching and Swearing with your host, Brandon Swear.